Looking at the ongoing evolution of the financial space, we at MonJa seek to keep you abreast with clear-cut financial news through our monthly digital banking and online lending news blog, as well as video series. If you are new to our updates, they are a great way for you to stay up to date of what's happening in the financial space, in fintech. They are for bankers, for lenders, for marketplace lending investors, and overall anyone who just wants to know what's happening in finance and fintech. And if you want to take a closer look at the latest stories and trends of April 2021, just keep watching. The first article that caught my attention is called Two Major Trends in Fintech Lending. It was posted by Lend Academy on April 21st, and it was written by a Wharton MBA student who talks about fintech lending space witnessing two major trends. One, fintech companies becoming banks, and two, non-fintech companies developing fintech arms. It is interesting how we first saw fintechs partnering with charter banks and then moving towards pursuing their own banking licenses. Varo, for example, was the first fintech company to get approved by OCC as a national bank charter in July 2020. And the trend continued thereafter, followed by Lending Club, SoFi, and many more. But what led to this trend? One reason is that regulators increasingly view fintechs as beneficial to consumers, and that is why they're more open to their charter applications. And secondly, being a bank, fintechs can scale at their own pace, pursue new market opportunities, and of course, bigger margins. The second ongoing trend is non-fintech companies eventually becoming fintech companies. Big fintech companies are a perfect example of this trend. They have been establishing their own fintech arms and thus generating significant revenue. Apple Pay, Facebook Pay, Amazon One, Google Pay are all fintech arms of big technology companies. Walmart has also recently launched its fintech unit named Hazel. What's interesting is, will these fintech companies also launch lending programs in the future? Quite possible. The second article that I want to mention in this video update is the recent S&P Global Market Intelligence Report that has ranked top performing credit unions. The article is on Credit Union Today. The ranking was based on 5 different metrics, and S&P Global assessed only US-based credit unions that have assets of more than 100 million. I'm gonna mention the credit unions that were ranked as top 3 in United States. They are number 1, Police and Fire Federal Credit Union based in Pennsylvania. Number 2, Eastman Credit Union in Tennessee. And number 3, Long Beach Firemen's Credit Union in California. And if you want to check out this article and see the full list of the top performing credit unions, you can find it on Credit Union Today website, or you can easily find it this article on the MonJa blog. The third article that I have included in our monthly blog is by Credit Union Times. It was posted on April 5th. It's called Credit Union Boards Face Challenging Times. And if you're one of the board members, you may definitely find this article interesting. It talks about why boards' work has become way more challenging than ever. Despite being industry leaders, credit union board members are facing extremely high pressures of serving in today's ultra-competitive environment, facing competition from larger and better funded players, facing organizational stress and pressure to manage credit unions' policies, operations, and strategies, everything amid the pandemic. Changing market and customer demands are changing so fast, and because of all of these reasons, it looks like board members may need to commit much more effort and time. If you want to find this article, you can find it on Credit Union Times website, or you can find the link in MonJa's latest blog. And that's all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching this video update. If you're interested in more updates in online lending and digital banking, please make sure to follow MonJa on LinkedIn and sign up for our monthly newsletter. You just need to go to monjaco.com/blog. I also want to give you an update that in May, we're going to have a very interesting article coming up. Is going to cover some recommendations for banks on how to refocus on commercial lending, commercial loan portfolios post Paycheck Protection Program. So please stay tuned.